a comet that came close to Earth. This comet was the first comet in 5,000 years it comes, and this time it came to clear using the elements of rain, the storm, the winter, in such a destructive way is really the magnitude of what we're experiencing due to the fact that this massive awakening. So again, even the heavenly bodies are going through change to bring about and activate more light. This is what we're experiencing. This comet, this energy that we're feeling is very, very powerful. Again, this comet has never came to close to Earth. The last time it was this close to Earth was 5,000 years ago. This is a very powerful energy. I wish and pray that everyone take the time and be very intentional on what your upcoming dreams are, thoughts are, where you are, because this energy is literally here to help us uproot certain things that we're still hiding, that's hiding in the shadows of within ourselves. So that's the energy we're experiencing. A lot of magnetic energy to help things come to the surface. So my message to you all is be very, very aware of things that, or thoughts, dreams, memories that surface. That's the energy in which we're going through. And remember, after the storm, there's always a rainbow. There's always light. So this is the experience that we have to go through to activate more energy. Okay, well, you do the best you can as it works. On that note, let's get into Hebrew Level 1, Lecture 2. Like always, we take our energies back to its original state. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Receive these words in the ancient tongue. מחשבה בתולה תאורה ראשונה לפני זה האמת. מחשבה בתולה תאורה ראשונה לפני זה האמת. מחשבה בתולה תאורה ראשונה לפני זה האמת. יוד ה' ו' ה' יוד ה' ו' ה' יוד ה' ו' ה'. Selah. Wow. This is a massive energy. I'm sure you all are experiencing. This is why we are feeling this energy, because it's literally taking Earth back to its original state. It is trying, the orbs are literally trying to get us back in the cycle in which we're supposed to be living in. And we are activating higher consciousness by using this energy. Last week, we left off on the vowels. In Hebrew, these are called the nikudot, the pressure points, the way that you're able to use these letters, this energy, literally in its highest form. So the nikudot are very crucial to understand how to pronounce the words. This is what is going to assist you in the true activation of the energies of these letters, especially in ancient texts, prayers, the Torah, the Dead Sea Scrolls, and etc. Modern Hebrew is a lot easier to pronounce once you learn to speak Hebrew, although we're here to activate the energy of the letters, this language. But ancient texts definitely need the nikudot, the vowels, in order to pronounce them. Here are our vowels. Kamats give you your ah sound, your ah sound. Patach, the long a sound. Tzire, the ay sound. Segol, the EH sound, the eh. Shva is silent. So whenever you see the Shva, that gives you the silent sound. The Kolam is your O sound. That O sound is very powerful, activating an energy in the universe. Chataf Kamatz and Chataf Patach is literally the AH sound and the long A sound, but more subtle. The Chirik is the double E sound, as in Greek. The Chataf Segol, once again, it is more of a silent sound. Kibbutz is a U or a double O sound, and Shiruk is a U or O sound. So they will vary in different texts. Note, when beginning to open your mind to the ancient language, prepare your mind to absorb the knowledge of the unknown, tapping into the higher consciousness of the Ein Sof. Ein Sof is source, the creation, the source of all things. All the universes, all the multiverses is all in one energy. While giving you examples to compare as much as possible to the English language so that it can be relatable, it's imperative to understand that there is no real comparison due to the vibration and frequency of an ancient language. Keep in mind, while taking this journey to learning a new language, yet a very ancient language, it causes you to expand your mind into the source of creation, thus helping you unlock the light consciousness, also helping you to activate the memory, your genesis as a soul. Each one of our souls have their own level of ancient maturity. So you're activating yours. While reading this text, part English and in Hebrew, you are using both sides of the brain simultaneously to activate vitality and potentially generate new cells. It is said by researchers that those who use the right side of the brain, the feminine side of the brain, which is the spiritual side of the brain, keeps the mind sharp and fluid. The right side of the brain helps control attention, memory, reasoning, and problem solving. Those are the divine qualities. Those are the divine expressions. We are here to activate the God consciousness, which is known as the Christ consciousness. It was an essence. It is not just doing something because it's said to be right. It is being in your innate God self. That is the energy that we're activating here. Left side of the brain is a more verbal, analytical, and logical mind. This is the masculine side of the brain. While taking this class, you are here to allow the energy and the practice of these letters and the sound frequency help unlock the light consciousness within you. By speaking them, we are here mainly to build a foundation of this language. By submitting to this energy, understanding with a humble heart, humility, when tapping into the knowledge, you are opening yourself to the tree of life reality, thus the unity consciousness. Understand that you're activating the light within you that connects you to the all, to everything. The Aleph. Here's the Aleph with the vowels. A, A, O, U, E, O, O. Here's a small vocabulary. Im is if. Abba is father. But Abba is one of the highest expressions of the source of God's name. But also on earth, you're activating the word Abba when you see a masculine energy in its highest form. In Israel, it is known in the ancient Hebrew culture to call your father one who gave you life, Abba, because you understand that that energy is as the creator. Ima is the mother. That is the energy of the water. That is the energy that brought forth life. That is the embryonic state which allowed us to come here. So Ima is the highest form of a feminine energy that you will represent as a mother. To be a mother is one of the most sacredest energies that one can hold, but it's only one task that we share. Ahava. Ahava is love. Love is the highest law. Love is God. So when you activate love for all living things, you activate the God consciousness within you. Ulai is maybe. Elohim is creator, but Elohim is creators in plural. It was known that it was only one creator, but it is understood by our higher selves that we are all creators. We just create in different forms, but we are co-creators with the creator. The creator literally gave us dominion, which means you within yourself. When activating that God consciousness, you are the Elohim, which is creators. Or is light. Bet, using the nekudot. Ba, be, bi, bo. Baal is husband. Bu'ah is bubble. Bait is house. Bait is so much more than just a house. It's the foundation, the essence in which we sit. When you understand that you are the temple of the creator, which means you are the house in which God would dwell. So the word bait means so much more than the walls that we live within. Bara is created. Berech is knee. We all in spirituality have to bend the knee. Not to man, but to God himself. Gimel, Gal is the wave. Here it is in the Nikudot. Ga, gi, ge, go, gu. Now this is the Gimel with the dot. How often do you use the Gimel without the dot? It varies. In ancient language, you mainly are using the dot, which will give the Ga sounds. That's where God come from. The G, the Gimel without the dot, gives more of a G sound, as in George. But it is not an ancient vibration. It is more of a modern vibration. Wave, Gal. Gilgul, reincarnation. Reincarnations is understanding that the soul lives forever. The soul is something that is eternal. These physical bodies are an instrument, a vehicle, again, a house in which God dwells in, especially when you activate the God consciousness within you. Gever is man or male. Gina is garden. We all want to experience the garden of life, the garden of Eden. We're here to go back to the garden of Eden reality. When you truly understand, Eden is within you. You are Eden. The garden is you. You have to sow the seeds. You have to water and nurture the seeds. You have to activate and be intentional on drawing the energy to make and bear forth the fruit. Faith without works is dead. So by looking at your garden, by holding on to yourself, by nourishing yourself, taking care of yourself, sunning yourself, watering yourself, Watering is way more than just drinking and staying hydrated. It's literally hydrate your spirit, hydrate your energy in order to bear fruit. Overpower is gover, to overpower the obstacles that stands before us. Dalet, davar, that's a thing. We are not here to worship things. We're not here to be in the energy of being stuck on the tangibles. We have to activate the energy of allowing and understanding that you are here to experience, not to get attached, not to be so caught up on the things, but the essence and the energy. Doula is a midwife. Diber is spoke. That is the energy in which we're here to activate. We're here to activate our throat chakras. We're here to activate the energy of speaking into life, of literally creating with our words. This is the power of knowing your speech. It is the power of activating the proper language, the ancient language, in order to create. Dover is a speaker. One who's activated that energy becomes a speaker, a voice, a microphone for spirit. Deshe is grass. We always compare our grass to others. We are not in the energy of here to compare. We are here to activate and nourish our own grass. Hey, ha, he. Hey, ho, who, he. Har is mountain. Each of us are here to climb our own mountain. There are going to be slippy rocks. There are going to be mudslides. There are going to be things and obstacles that stay in your way. You don't give up. Sometimes you just have to change your shoes. You may have to add an extra coat. You may have to put knee pads on. But you activate that energy to climb the mountain and the obstacles that stand before you. Halicha is walk. We're walking a journey. Spirit got you walking through a journey because this life is all about experiences. This life is about activating the walk. You're here to walk. We get stagnated. Sometimes you have to sit down. We all know the story between the hay and the tear. But remember, you are here to literally activate the energy of who we are and why we're here. Show, hofa'ah. A show is what we're experiencing in this matrix. We have to be able to see beyond the show, the physical eyes that we use. She is he. He in English is the masculine version, but she in Hebrew, he in Hebrew is speaking of she. Hesber, I am here to activate and reiterate the explanation of who we are. Who is him? Vav. Vav is a very powerful letter due to the fact that it is also a vowel and also a letter in which you can create words. Va, ve, vo, or vi. Vered is rose. Stop and smell the roses. Vayomar, he spoke this universe into existence by saying Vayomar. Varod is pink. Pink is the color of the heart chakra, the self-love. The heart chakra is green, but there's a little speck inside the heart chakra that activates the pink light. Vitur is letting go. Sometimes we have to be in a space where we just let go. Know when to let go. Vadai is certainty. We're here to be certain that we're not alone and that the God consciousness is within us. Like stated before, this is a letter which holds much power because it's a vowel as well as a letter. Zain. You have Za, Zo, Zo, Zu, Zu. Ze and Ze. Zaken is an elder. We have to tap into the energies of our elders. But we also have to allow the wisdom of the elders, because they are here to just show you through the experiences that they had. We understand that wisdom is brought about after experiences. You gain knowledge and activate the wisdom of what to do and what not to do. Zohar. Zohar is the book of luminous glory. It is the activating of the light. Zarach is shine. We're here to shine. Shine the light of the Creator. Chet. Again, the chet will give you your CH sound. Cha, cha, che, che, chi, cho, cho, chu. Chet. Now, the chet, if you do not have a guttural sound, it is okay. You can use this as a K, but just try to, as you are working and learning how to activate this energy, try to be mindful that it is not synopsis to a K, I mean. Chalon is window. We all have a small window in which we get to continuously make mistakes, but fix them. It's a small window. Chava is Eve. But Eve, Chava in Hebrew, is farm. It was her name, but it also represents farm. It also represents new beginnings, growth, fruit, nourishment. Cheder is a room. We are always here to create a room, a doorway for spirit. Chita is wheat. You can use wheat as the bread of life or actually as a nourishment. Choref is winter. We all right now are experiencing winter in different phases, spiritually as well as physically. Just like the comet hit close to Earth, came and passed Earth as close as it did, that causes tornadoes and swamps and water slides like what they have in the storm in Miami and that whole coast. This is what we're here to activate, because after the winter comes the spring and new beginnings. Cherem, a cherem is a boycott. Some of us boycott our own selves by not being in our truth. Tet. Tet give you the T sound. So it's ta, ta, te, te, ti. To, tu, or t. Tipa is a drop. Sometimes it's all we receive is just a drop. And that drop is enough for you to replenish yourself. Sometimes all you need is a minute. In Hebrew, sometimes we use the word tipa. It's just a little bit, just enough. Telephone is today's reality. We activate these cell phones. But how are you activating the telephone to Creator? How are your prayers? How are you activating the energy to connect directly to the Creator? Using the spiritual telephone as opposed to the physical all the time. Toref is pray. There always going to be praise on your road. Teva is nature. You should get out in nature and breathe the fresh air as much as you can. Tech is a ceremony. Celebrate your wins. Create a ceremony every time. Every time you see the blessings, every time that you witness miracles, no matter how small they are, celebrate this and create ceremonies for all things, because we are here experiencing life and it's not all bad, but it's all about our perception. Tov is good, goodness. Trol is spleen. A lot of us do not understand that the spleen is a filter. We have to learn how to use the physical spleen, hydrate and rejuvenate that. But if you use the energy of a spleen, you understand that you have to constantly refine, constantly weed out the things that no longer serve you. Stay in the energy of constantly rejuvenation and filtering out things that is not for your highest good. Yod is a Yanshuf, an owl. The owl is activating the all-seeing energy. Yoel is a name. It was a powerful name, but it's also you can. It is overpowering. It's another word for overpower. It's another word for being able to withstand. Yam is ocean. The ocean of love is what you're here to activate. Yeled is a male child, but it's a representation of being in your childlike mind energy. Laugh, dance, sing, be creative, have imagination. That's why I use these words, because they're to activate the energy of the rejuvenation. Yamini is your right hand. Your right hand, most cases, is like the God's right hand. It is where your strength comes from. Yisrael is a physical place. Israel is a physical place, and Israel is known to be one of the spiritual capitals of the world. But Israel, like most things, is an energy. Israel are the children of God. Where are you on that? How are you activating your Israel? Yashen is asleep. The reason why we're in a phase of awakenings is because so many of us have been asleep. This is Yud He Vav He. That is one of the highest forms of the Creator. It means I am that I am. Kaf. Again, the kaf also have a guttural sound, the kh sound, but it's not as harsh as the chet. The kh, ka, ku, khe, ki, ko, ku, ke. Kibush is conquer. Conquer your fears. Conquer your fears, but allow spirit to assist you. Kapara is sacrifice. In ancient times, it was said that they sacrificed animals. That was further from the truth. They were sacrificing their lower selves. The true blood sacrifice is sacrificing your lower self, your lower nature, the things that cause you to be critical, the things that cause you to be insecure, the things that cause you to need validation from anything or any source besides God. Kohen is a priest. In the new covenant, it said that we will become a nation of priests. We need to activate our own priesthood within us, that priestly energy. It's the form of a connected between the physical and spiritual. Kala. Kala is the children of Israel. When I say the children of Israel, I'm speaking of those who activate the higher consciousness, those who activate the righteousness. They become God's bride, meaning he marries the two, activating a love energy, a love connection between the two. Kirsem is devour or chew. We have to be conscious that we don't chew our words, or that we don't mess up something that we have the power to activate. Keter is crown. We are all here to activate the crown, the wealthy, the royal essence within us. When he gave us dominion over the earth in Genesis, he put a crown on our head. But a crown is not something that you use to belittle people or to rule people. Crown is taking the essence of royalty and knowing that you deserve better, you are better, and you're here for better. Call is all, the all, which understanding unity, understanding everything is in one.